Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rogan and I. In addition to Mario, Luigi, and Gary, I've created a Let's Play of something we can all enjoy, Final Fantasy III, or 6 in Japan. This is the original SNES version. It was created in 1994 by Squaresoft, and it's probably my favorite Final Fantasy of them all. 2001: A Space Odyssey? Well, not really. In any case, I'm pretty sure that everyone who has ever played RPGs in the 90s has heard of this game, so it doesn't really need too much of an introduction. Though it's a wonderful game and it's got a beautiful soundtrack, there's nothing that says we can't poke a little bit of fun at it. But for those who haven't played it, or and such, I'll try my best not to do any spoilers. Hopefully those who comment won't do any spoilers either. In any case, let's get this ball rolling as we watch the thunderstorm over the town that's probably too cold for it. What? Why? Was it because the world was wrecked, or those who could cast magic were wrecked? I wonder if it would take this planet 1,000 years to recover from nuclear warfare. There are definitely people in this world who would drop the bomb if they were given the chance. Well, people are pretty stupid that way. Near the bottom of these cliff faces, I can see kind of what looks like a scared little boy who's fishing. I'm certainly calling bullshit on that, but I'm sure the empires had worse excuses to attack cities. It survived 1,000 years without food, drink, or oxygen? Gender-based affirmative action? With power like that, why is she on a mission like this with only 2 other soldiers? I'm going to avoid the obvious joke here. As beautiful as the music in Mode 7 of this opening sequence is, I can't help but notice there's nobody piloting any of these Magitech armor suits. Next stop, Narshe. Okie doke, so we can control our sprite now. Our party consists of Vix, Wedge, and Typically our heroine comes equipped with BDSM gear. I'm not going to bother checking their equipment because they're not important enough to remember. The locals sure aren't very friendly. Dog versus Magitech battlesuits. Christ, that's just cruel. At least the wolf had some cash on it somewhere. What are you talking about? We're liberating you. Time to turn these suspiciously Mediterranean-looking soldiers into freedom fries. Check it out, our mystery maiden comes packed with extra tech. It's like fishing with dynamite. Good for them, I guess. We can apparently annihilate a city block with the push of a button, but cool. Prepare to disappoint your country. Sheesh, do these people like seeing their dogs get slaughtered? Lighting dogs on fire left and right. Christ, we're worse than sociopathic teenagers. Why are these dogs giving me stuff I can mix with gin? It's a good day to die. Here, guys, have some chemical warfare. Psychedelic. They're able to push the kill button slightly faster now. We have laser cannons and gas that makes your eyeballs explode. Meanwhile, you guys have sickles and a dog. Just 'cause I wanted to be different. All of the buttons seem to do the same thing. Excellent. Huh? Gained a level. Good thing there's no civilians like small children around, or we'd have to kill them too. I mean, we're already lighting dogs on fire left and right. Love that spry little jump they're doing. Well, at least a mammoth is mightier than a dog. Never mind, their claws only do 1 damage. These suits even come with a special move that heals us completely. It's nerve gas time! I'm almost certain those soldiers were killed simply because she was trying to figure out how these buttons work. And we're greeted by a trio of morbidly obese rats. Well, they react to fire the same way everything else does. The rats have money too. I love Final Fantasy. Use these to go back in time. You know, whenever life doesn't give you exactly what you want. Your experience and level being retained isn't always a good thing in this game. Great job. You just destroyed a load-bearing wall. The hell? Well, that's telling. Their greatest line of defense in the city is a giant snail. A snail that apparently eats lightning. Where the hell are you getting your intel from? Even if the shell didn't store lightning, there's no reason to attack it. Time to scud the snail. Well, the snail has survived 2 attacks. That makes it more powerful than all the rest of the army in here put together. Seriously, what's the point of that? I know that as far as the game mechanics go, you might accidentally target the shell. I mean, any one of those 3 can crawl in there with their swords drawn and slay it in there. Groo! Well, now's as good a time as any to shoot it in the face with a missile. Yuck. How sad. That snail was the city's only hope. I mean, can snails even survive in a land covered with snow all the time anyway? The Repo Man? I guess the Empire forgot to make their monthly payment on the Magitech armor. We also seem to be battling a cloud of vapor. The perfect way to deal with a creditor. Nice, another tonic. Still waiting on that gin, guys. Looks kind of like a bird with a Trojan's helmet. Tritoch. Is he talking to Tritoch, the Mystery Maiden, or Vix? Ah, the Mystery Maiden. Is the girl saying this? 'Cause since it's happening, it doesn't need to be narrated. Tritoch is sending you 2 to Final Fantasy VII. I think I prefer going the way they did. It looked quite a bit less painful. Well, darn, it doesn't look like I can videotape you in your sleep anymore. Man, you did have a lot to drink last night. When I'm hungover, my head hurts too. Among other unsavory things, you killed a whole bunch of people in this town. All those soldiers you nerve-gassed and dogs you lit on fire. I think we'll keep the characters' original names this time. How many people with amnesia have you had here? On second thought, I don't want to know. Sorry dudes, Tritouch blew up my Pimpmobile. If they knew he had her, why didn't they come for her sooner? Could you please explain why my backside feels so sore? That's fine with me. Just let me take the elixir out of your grandfather claw. Very well, but to be fair, I did kill a lot of their police force. Wow, 4 of them at once. Where were these guys when we were assaulting the town with our death machines? Look, dude, it was my cousin's fault the credit card bill wasn't paid. Tara just killed a cloud of vapor with a knife. Excuse me while I knife this and hunchback to debt collector. Maybe this isn't so silly. They do seem pretty intent on breaking my kneecaps. Anyway guys, I think I'm gonna cut this a bit short here. Thank you all for taking a peek at this. If you like it, please like, fave, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and to check out my other stuff. See you later.